What up, what up, what up? Changing on alternator today on a 2012 Honda Odyssey. Let's get it. All right. It's got the 3.5 in it. And anytime you're changing anything electrical, you're going to go ahead and hook that battery cable. The 10 millimeter. Pop that negative off. Tuck it down there so don't touch it back. Alternator that we changing is right down there. First step going to be take off that tensioner, pulley, get the belt out the way. All right, the tensioner is right down there. It is a 14 millimeter. You're gonna put this on, pull up, and when you pull it up, you're gonna slide the belt off right up top. Now that you got the belt off, you're gonna go ahead and move some lines. You're gonna take that out of there, move this bracket, pick this up. All right, you get that bracket, that line out the way, slide that over. Next step, what's coming on next? Next thing you're gonna do, break this loose, get that bracket out the way too. Next bolt you're gonna take off is right down here, and that's a 13 millimeter. All right, that first bolt you're gonna take off to the alternator is the bottom one, and it's right down here. It's gonna be a 14 millimeter. You get that broke loose, pull her out. Try to keep all your bolts and nuts together too. Makes it a little easier on you. All right, next bolt's gonna be the top one. It's hiding right behind this little bracket, and that's a 13 millimeter. Next you're gonna do is take this little 12 millimeter nut off and get this bracket up out the way. That's what it looks like with the bracket out the way. And that's a little bracket. And sometimes you get stuck, you gotta give it a little wiggle to break it loose, and then you're gonna come straight up with it. And then you're gonna grab it with both hands, maneuver it up out the way. Then you got it out. Next thing you're gonna do, get it all the way out, is just take this little clip off. You just push it in, pops right out. You get the old one out, you wanna kinda just lay it next to the new one, just kinda compare it. There's part numbers if anybody needs it. We're gonna set her back down in there. Alright, we get it drop back down there. Make sure you put that bracket back on. Once you get that bottom bolt tightened up, you're gonna move to the top one. Make sure you get that tight bolt tightened back up. Make sure that bracket's all the way tight. You're gonna hook your connections back up. Once you get everything bolted back up, you get that belt on, you put everything on just like the way you took it off. Come over here, get that tightened up, you're good to go.